Pokémon Sword and Shield introduced a new gimmick for battles in the Galar region. While users can regularly battle in most encounters, they can also Gigantamax their Pokémon. These forms transform each Pokémon, giving them fresh new looks to match their enormous stature. Although all Pokémon can Dynamax in the Galar region, only some of them have the Gigantamax forms. Most of these have some quite striking features, but which are the best Gigantamax Pokémon? And that's where we come in, as we'll be taking a look at the top 10 best Gigantamax Pokémon that existed in the Pokémon Sword and Shield era. But of course, just before we do go into the video, if you do like this type of content and you would like to see some more top 10 videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button and of course, like this video. And without further ado, let's just get straight into it. This is our top 10 best Gigantamax forms from the Pokémon Sword and Shield games. Number 10, Eevee. Few Pokemon are as beloved as Eevee, so it's no surprise that this first generation Pokemon got itself a Gigantamax form. While Eevee's Gigantamax form may not differ so much from its standard appearance, it amplifies its cuteness just a little bit more. With this Gigantamax transformation, it does make its chest slightly more fluffy, although this endearing appearance becomes a weapon. Eevee's signature move, G-Max Cuddle, inflicts normal type damage and infatuates opponents. Number 9, Alcremie. Gigantamax Alcremie, in contrast to its standard form, is massive, and Alcremie sits on top of a gigantic cake, becoming the icing on top. This fairy-type Pokemon's G-Max form features bright colors with decorations that make it an eye-catching spectacle. It may look harmless, as Alcremie is exceptionally durable. Best of all, its G-Max attack deals fairy-type damage, healing a sixth of all party members. Alcremie is a pretty solid tank when added to your team. Number 8, Corvinite. One of the standout entries of Pokemon Sword and Shield is undoubtedly Corviknight. The Raven Pokemon's design is already immaculate, but the Gigantamax somehow improves upon perfection. G-Max Corviknight spreads its wings and sends out fragments of its feathers as weapons. The only thing more impressive than that is its stance for its G-Max move. G-Max Wind Rage blows away effects like spikes and Stealth Rock. Wind Rage clears the fields of hazards while dealing damage to enemies. Number 7, Pikachu. Longtime Pokemon fans will recall the design for this Gigantamax Pikachu. Though the franchise mascot slimmed down recently, he was initially a little on the chubby side. Pikachu returns to its roots with its G-Max transformation, getting rounder as it grows. G-Max Pikachu even has a tail coated in electricity to add more flair to it. True to its origins, the G-Max attack G-Max Volt Crush strikes a single opponent while paralyzing all others. If you do go up against this Pokemon, you'll want a ground type Pokemon handy if you plan to fight this Titan. Number 6, Charizard. Gigantamax Charizard's tail and wings submerge in fire, and the beast body also sports a unique design with diamonds covering its belly and on its knees. Though G-Max Charizard is intimidating, its most frightening aspect is its G-Max attack in G-Max Wildfire. This attack launches a pillar of fire at opponents and also inflicts immediate damage, damaging enemies over time for the following 4 turns. The only way to avoid this after effect is using a fire type against it. Number 5, Blastoise. This Pokemon, instead of 2 cannons on its shoulder, Gigantamax Charizard sports dozens of guns across its massive shell. Those guns aren't just for show though, as Blastoise gains a special attack in this form. G-Max Cannonade launches out an all-out assault on opponents, dealing damage instantly. Additionally, non-water type Pokemon take damage for 4 turns, and each attack takes 1/6 of an enemy's max HP, so you'll need a water type or a tank to survive this onslaught. Gigantamax Blastoise is without a doubt the most weaponized Pokemon in the game. Number 4, Gengar. Of Ghost-type Pokemon, Gengar is the most notorious. The Shadow Pokemon Smile is full on display during its Gigantamax form. The gaping mouth and glowing eyes on G-Max Gengar are pretty intimidating when you come up against it, and while this form is very haunting, its G-Max move is especially deadly, as G-Max Terror damages enemies and prevents targets from fleeing battle or swapping out. If you don't make it out before it uses G-Max Terror, then it can be pretty difficult to play around. Number 3, Snorlax. Snorlax is already a massive Pokemon, and this sleeping Pokemon often lasers around, dishing out heavy attacks, while also tanking in the process. Gigantamax Snorlax grows to the size of an island while laying flat on its back. In this form, Snorlax has a tree with berries that can regenerate supply thanks to G-Max Replenish. G-Max Replenish has a 50% chance to restock berries for Snorlax and its allies, allowing them to stick in the fight a little bit longer. Because Snorlax is the king of tanking damage, its G-Max form makes it a little bit more hefty. If you haven't brought brought a damage dealer to the battle, you can be spending quite a lot of time trying to take this Pokemon down. Number 2, Urshifu Rapid Strike. The Isle of Armor DLC brought several new Pokemon to Galar, and Urshifu is a new legendary Pokemon that joins players during this expansion. Players can use 2 forms of Urshifu, each with a unique Gigantamax form. Although each state is powerful, the Rapid Strike form is perfection. Urshifu's fighting water form is agile and sleek, with a captivating stance. It also gains Gmax Rapid Flow, an attack that ignores all defensive abilities. This Pokemon is quite tough to take down, and there's no avoiding it when it's at full force. Number 1, Cinderace. The best starter of the 8th generation also has the best Gigantamax form in Cinderace. This Pokemon opts to sport massive fireballs as a supernova chariot. With a design reminiscent of Super Saiyans from Dragon Ball Z, it stands atop a star with giant ears flowing in the wind. The crossed arms also adds to the design's flair, and moreover, Cinderace gains a new attack in Gmax Fireball. This attack kicks a massive fireball at foes, ignoring all abilities or effects to deal optimal damage. Cinderace is undoubtedly the most impressive Gigantamax form in the Galar region, and is also arguably the most charismatic creature from Gen 8. And so there you pretty much have it. Those were our top 10 Gigantamax forms from the Pokemon Sword and Shield game. So what did you think with our list? Do you agree with our top 10? Or perhaps that you think that there was a Gigantamax form not on this list that should have been included? If so, do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. And of course, not forgetting that if you do like this type of content and you would like to see some more top 10 videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button and of course, like this video. I'll also leave some more videos at the end of this video if you would like to check them out, including some more Pokemon related content. Thanks very much for watching guys, and I will see you all next time.